All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to set up this FMR20 radar level transmitter up here with Bluetooth now. We just finished up with device care, showed you how to drill through the menus and set it up there, and now we're going to use Bluetooth, so that's another compatible communication protocol. First thing you got to do is open up an app called Smart Blue by Anderson Hauser right there. And it's going to go ahead and it's going to go out and look via Bluetooth. It's going to see what kind of devices that are actually out there. So as you can see here, there's two devices. This one up top is an FMR20, and the one below it is a DMA. That is actually our flow meter, which is also Bluetooth. So this guy here, this flow meter is Bluetooth, and the radar level transmitter are both Bluetooth. So I got to pick one of them and go into it, and I'm going to pick the level transmitter, the radar level, and now it wants a username and password. So the username on these is default admin, ADMIN, and the password is actually the serial number of the radar level transmitter, and it is case sensitive. So I'm going to go over there and punch that in, and then we will move on with the setup here. All right, so I've gone ahead and put the username and password in, and it says, looks like it made it. It says it's recommended that I change my password. That's okay, sure, sounds great. We're not going to do it. Then all of a sudden we can't remember what the password is on these devices we got in the lab. So when you take a look at this, it currently says the status is okay. We have 13.72 milliamps coming out of this. 1.215 feet. The distance from the sensor face to the water level is 1.896 feet, and we got a strong signal, so all those are really good things. If we want to go into setup, we have got to hit these three bars down here on the bottom, and we can come up here and we can go to setup. This is going to look very familiar. It should look a lot like what device care did. So we can go into basic setup. And in here, we have the same types of things. We have the units, which we've got in feet, and no, we can't go down to inches. Feet is the smallest unit that we can deal with here. And then the empty cal, again, is the 3.11 feet. Now that's the distance from the face of the sensor down to the 0% signal, right? So you just click on it, and it brings up a little menu here, and it even shows you how to figure that out. It says from the sensor down to 0%, what's the value? Well, it's 3.11 feet, so that's good to go. Now, the full cal, I can go ahead and click on that as well, and it's going to give me a diagram. It's going to say, okay, from 0% up to 100%, how far is that? And so it's actually 2 foot, so that's what we put in there. And now we've actually got this radar level transmitter set up and ranged for our application. So that being said, the next thing we want to do is go and take a look at the envelope curve and do some diagnostics. And so if we go back a screen, pick diagnostics, we can pick envelope curve. Oops, I hit the wrong one. Back up. Envelope curve. And here we got it running right here. So this defaults to a cyclic envelope curve, meaning that it continually runs and updates. And you can see here our signal is nice and strong. It's more of a peak. When we were looking at it on device care, it seemed like it was kind of a gradual slope. It wasn't near as sharp as this. This is a really great signal. Where it intersects with the blue line, it gives you the level way up top here. It says it's at 1.217 feet. And I'm going to go ahead and open the valve up on the back here and let some water out. And you will be able to watch this thing move and see it start sliding over. As that tank level goes down, you're going to see this peak move further and further this direction. Okay? And so you can see how that's tracking our level. So that's great, wonderful. We've got a great strong signal. I don't see any issues with this. At the end of the day, this is really set up, and it isn't that difficult for sure. So if this peak of this red one were to be diminished down in by the map, the black one, then we would have some kind of interference in there. Maybe we're getting a lot of foaming, or potentially we have some other object in the way, or concrete that's stealing some of our radar energy. So that's pretty much it. On the Bluetooth side, it's pretty slick and easy. The drawback to Bluetooth is you can't always walk into an area with a Bluetooth device. If we've got a classified area, that can become a concern for explosive atmosphere. That should be it.